Okay, so I can do magic. I want to show you a magic trick, but if I get the magic trick and it amazes you and I pull it off seamlessly, then we can go to Sephora.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Draya Michele is about to do a magic trick for makeup? Welcome to another episode of Wall Watch, where we see how older women respond to hitting a wall. Today, I'm interested to see, is this one of Draya Michele's talents? Because I've been wondering why this woman is famous, why she's been with so many athletes. I've been wondering. How about you? Now, I would love for you guys to take part in today's conversation because this is going to be a very important one. Make sure you like the video and then subscribe to the channel because I'm posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
Okay, so I can do magic. I want to show you a magic trick, but if I get the magic trick and it amazes you and I pull it off seamlessly, then we can go to Sephora.
Okay.
Yeah? That's it. That's all I want. I want to go to Sephora. I want to just go to Sephora and get whatever I want. Okay? Okay, so I have this glass of water. You see the glass of water? I'm going to cover it up. Okay?
Yep.
I got a question. Okay, so Sephora is a makeup place. Jalen Green is a millionaire. Does she really need makeup? Okay, here's the real question, right? Because I keep talking about a woman's upkeep. Is Draya Michele actually an attractive woman, or is it that she's drawn her face on really well? Which one is it? Because I'm confused. But let's continue. I don't want to get too distracted. Let's continue.
Okay, so I'm going to prove to you that I can drink this glass of water without touching the towel. What do you think about that?
You gonna drink the water without touching the towel?
Yes.
How you gonna get to the cup?
Magic. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay. Whoosh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Welcome.
Don't laugh.
Don't laugh? This broad just said whoosh, not abracadabra? Whoosh?
Ha la 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 la. Let me teleport it. Okay. I drank the water. I did. I drank it.
Am I supposed to check or something?
I drank the water.
I don't know.
Did he just ask, is he supposed to check? This broad just told him that she's going to drink the water. And she said whoosh, not abracadabra. I have questions.
You gotta check to
can
see.
check?
Yeah, you can check, sure. I'm driving or you're driving.
Is this why Jalen Green got traded? No one can be this dumb. That was not a magic trick. That was pure manipulation. You know what? let me be a little bit more nice. Cause I get it, right? She is the magic, he is the trick. I am amazed. We get it, right? Now, here's the crazy thing. Draya, let this young man be great. Don't stop him from getting to the money. That's what you're after. You're after this man's money. So let this man be great. You already got him traded. I'm sure if the Rockets see how easily he could be distracted, this may be the reason why they actually traded him. They drafted this guy number 2. They were expecting this guy to be the guy. He was supposed to be one of the faces of the NBA because he was taken very high in the NBA draft. And he actually had some flashes of greatness, except for when it counted most, when they actually got to the playoffs. But they literally just gave him an extension, a $100 million extension. Now, that extension should have been more, but maybe this is the reason why they didn't give him more, because he's easily distracted. Now, listen, I understand that Jalen Green is still like blushing, right? Like, I mean, because for a young man, it's ego boosting to have a woman that looks like a Draya Michele, because you got to understand the women his age are really immature, whereas she has literally been through so many guys that she actually can pretend to have some class. Or let me say, maybe she does have class. Maybe she can actually show him some things and teach him some things, right? I mean, that's just what I'm kind of thinking. But on the other hand, watching it, this was cringe, right? Because it looked like a mom talking to her little bookie butt, right? Like she was literally talking to her little bookie butt, and he sopped it up. I probably would have too. Let's just be honest. I mean, Sephora, I mean, just thinking about it, okay, Sephora is makeup. It's probably not that expensive. It's probably nothing, but why the shenanigans, right? Now, I'm gonna tell you guys this. This shows you female manipulation. When a man is actually into a woman, she can distract him and knock him off his path. Again, I get it. I understand that she was just having fun with the young Jalen Green, but this is why everybody is getting on her, because she's literally, I'm sorry, he literally is the same age as her oldest son. Literally. So that's the trippy part. But we all recognize that she's not there for love. It's kind of like that Travis Hunter situation. Again, this shows us that men can be manipulated through sex, especially young men, because the younger women really aren't really putting it out there like that. Now they are, but Jalen Green didn't go to college. Jalen Green didn't go to college, so he didn't really get to experience the college life. So he's literally dealing with the pass around or the pass me down or whatever.
In the car, yeah. I don't know if I can tell that story. If you want me to tell that story.
No, she's a mother now.
She's a mother now. Yeah, we can't do that, because that day changed my life. I ain't gonna lie. That day changed my life. That's when Spikey P was like, okay, now this is what NBA is about.
Hey, listen. Hey, NBA, hey, listen, I'll let you know this is.
Yeah. When I'm riding in the car, he in the back seat. I turn my head, this nigga against, huh?
No.
What was you doing in that back seat, Gil? What was you doing in that back seat? We went to the strip
me down or whatever, right? Like that's what he's literally dealing with. Now, I'm gonna say this. Draya Michele has literally shown us some important things that we need to know as men. Number one, if you have money, you can have her, or at least some time with her. Again, we're finding out that a lot of women are selling themselves. The next thing is older women have game. Older women have a different level of game because they've been through the game, right? Like women like Draya Michele, they have literally been through a lot with a whole bunch of men, a whole bunch of athletes, right? She already said the mistakes that she made dealing with the athletes that were her age, right? Now she realized, wait a minute, I can get back in the game. All I got to do is get one of these little young boys before they understand who they are and what they are. Let me get to them first. And she definitely did that. She also showed me something that is important. She's finally cashing out or cashing in. She realized that she's getting older and it's harder for her to maintain a certain look. So she has to get with someone who can afford her upkeep, who can afford the way that she wants to look, right? Like, you have to be able to afford the way that you want this woman to look, because age catches up to us all. Most importantly, the main thing that Draya Michele showed us was that young men can be manipulated through sex. Now, let me step to the front, or let me jump off the porch and tell you guys, as a younger man, like around Jalen Green's age, there were a lot of older women that I dealt with, women that were in their 30s. Again, as a young man, I'm just telling you guys, it's an ego boost, because the women your age, like, you may not have certain things, or they may not be willing to do certain things, but an older woman that's already been through it, you don't know what this woman has been through. You don't know how many men have had this woman at one time. Like, you don't know.
You gotta take anything, dog. You gotta be able to stomach anything.
What percentage of women do you think that had a train ran on?
Oh, man. Hey, I'm gonna let her answer that. I have no idea.
95.
Damn! 95?
I mean, we got a lot of hoes out here. We got a lot.
Friends, was that like a normal thing when you was growing up? Like, just like, hey, man, you know, like, you know, I done had two buddies over here.
Yeah, growing up, I got a lot of friends
I'm
that
talking
did.
Chicago.
Like, you don't know these things. All you know is that she's going all out. She's doing everything. She is nasty. And as a young man wanting to experience those things, right? Because you trying to get that experience under your belt, you like, oh my gosh, I think I'm in love, right? Then you realize, wait a minute, this broad was playing me the whole time? Yes, this woman is playing him the whole time. Now, I made a joke by saying, is this the reason that the Rockets traded him? But that is a legit question, because when you draft somebody number 2, you understand that it's going to take some time for this guy to develop into the guy that you actually want him to be. Now, the question really is, he did not have a very good outing in the playoffs. In fact, they got put out, in the scoring totals that he put out showed me why they traded him. Now, when it was happening, I didn't think they would trade him. I thought that they would kind of hold on to him for a little while longer. Fellas, let me tell you guys this. Get your mind, your body, and your finances together. Jalen Green has his body together. You know what I'm saying? He has his money coming in, right? This is literally the lottery. He was a lottery pick, and she won the lottery. Now, what he does not have together yet is his mind. And the reason he doesn't have his mind together is because he doesn't understand the manipulation that an older woman is going to bring. Here's the thing. Jalen Green is 23 and she's 40. Okay. Now, I'm only bringing that up because with him being 23, he has a lot of time to make more mistakes. The thing that I heard that kind of changed my mind, or that kind of woke me up, or that I saw that was true, was that men usually wake up around the age of 35. Right? So you're going to be stumbling and bumbling around trying to figure out life until about 35, when you get to that midlife crisis and you start asking yourself different types of questions that you truly want the answers to. What is the meaning of life? What am I doing? What have I done with my life? What have I accomplished with my life? Am I happy with the things that I've done? Is there anything that I can do more? When you start to honestly ask yourself these questions and seek those answers, you will change the way you do things. You will change the way that you even look at life. Now, I'm going to say this because I constantly have conversations with men over the age of 35, and a lot of us are still figuring out finances. The reason I keep bringing that up, when I say finances, I mean simple things like understanding credit, right? Not just knowing credit, but actually understanding credit and understanding what it's used for, and then piling it up, right? Now, remain responsible with the credit, because that's the most important part. This is what allows you to bring your ideas to life, having the credit, having the cushion to be able to make these mistakes. Now, Jalen Green is able to make these mistakes because he's 23, right? So he has some time to make mistakes, but I'm gonna advise him on this video that he probably doesn't want to make any more mistakes with this particular woman. Granted, he probably will, but it's okay because she got her retirement plan. Now, I think about it. She's 40. She just had a baby. So she's good probably till at least she's 60. Now, she may be trying to have another one in hopes that it's a boy, because you know the mom and the son dynamic is crazy, right? So if she happens to have a son by Jalen Green, and Jalen Green puts the energy into him, right, into the son, to get him to turn into an NBA basketball player, this woman will be good for the rest of her life, for the rest of her existence. So I see why she's manipulating this young man, because she gets to live the easy life for the rest of her life. But you know what? She did a magic trick for makeup. Again, this just shows how easy it is to distract a man. But I got a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that you're done, now that I'm done with this video, do me a huge favor. Like the video, then subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.